Lord have mercy, Cowboys fans. Somebody need to stick a thermometer in us because I'm sure it's going to read 165 degrees because we are well done. We are cooked. This is bad. Look, man, I thought I wasn't going to have enough content during the offseason after the Cowboys got kicked out of the playoffs. I was like, dang, what am I going to do for content? I was wrong. I ain't got nothing to worry about as it pertains to content because, oh boy, we got a double upload today on this cold, frigid Friday evening in Texas. And oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. This is an upload I really don't want to do. This is going to be sensitive topics being broached. So you see here, I got a tweet that says, Lord have mercy, Mama Lamb is going to Dak. Micah's bro saying we going to miss him when he gone. We are absolutely cooked. This team is falling apart at the seams right now, and it's coming from all directions. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the happenings that have been going on in Cowboys Nation since we lost to the Green Bay Packers. Now, I'm going to preference this by saying the images you're about to see concerning Mama Lamb did happen, I think right after the game or while the game was going on. It pretty much happened after it was extremely fresh and the wound was wide open. So I'm not going to be too hard on what was said, but oh boy. All right, so the first post we're going to take a look at here is going to be by Terrence Parsons Jr., aka Micah Parsons' brother. And bro cool people. And I will say I have been seeing him going back and forth with all these ignorant Cowboys fans that's trying to trade off all of our players. They're being overly emotional. They're doing way too much after we lost. So I can definitely see how the frustration building and mounting would definitely make you be like, man, I hope the worst for y'all. I hope y'all get exactly everything y'all hope y'all don't get. And it is worth noting that this post was deleted. Okay, so there's a chance that this was kind of like a frustration post and there's nothing really going on here. There's nothing to see here. You know, this could be a thing where, you know, emotions are high. People are getting frustrated. People saying crazy stuff. You see people talking crazy about your family members and stuff like that. The media members talking crazy, all kind of stuff. You're going to get mad, bro. So this is understandable, right? And this one, I don't necessarily see this one happening anytime soon because I just don't see Micah passing up that bag. I don't see Micah passing up that bag that Jerry gonna be willing to throw at him. But it is still a little bit scary because anytime you see comments like these coming from family members or people that are close to the players, it is going to be worth noting. And me being a content creator, me being a new media member, I am going to have to cover stuff like this. So I'm hoping that this is just a situation where it's kind of like, bro, I'm so tired of y'all saying stupid stuff and blaming the wrong people and not knowing what you're talking about. I can't wait for y'all feelings to get hurt. I'm hoping it was more one of them type of things, but the second one is the one that bothered me more. And this one was actually tweeted out by your guy Nix on X, and this one's kind of concerning, bro. This one is concerning because it's directly concerning your starting quarterback and your star wide receiver. CeeDee Lamb's mom was going off on her Facebook page. I believe it was happening during the game because at the time of the screenshot was taken, it says 5 days ago. So I can only assume that maybe this was going on like pretty much right after the game or during the game. But we essentially got his mom campaigning for him to go to Houston, to go to the Texans, and to play with CJ Stroud. Mind you, a quarterback that's essentially like a carbon copy of what Dak Prescott brings to you in a quarterback. CJ Stroud is also playing in a much better system down there with the Texans with Bobby Slowick and his offensive system. Very intentional, designed to get people wide open. The game is made a lot easier for someone like CJ Stroud. But we're not here to talk about that because I'm actually a fan of CJ Stroud. I really like CJ Stroud as a player. CeeDee's mama is going off on Facebook saying Dak isn't it. Someone commented, tell the youngin' to come to the home team. CJ would love him. She said, shit, I wish he would. CJ is great. Not only that, but she also was commenting and responding to other people. Someone said, not at all, cuz. I'm guessing it's one of her cousins. And then she said, they need to get rid of his ass. It's guys on that team that wants a ring. They work too hard. Here's my problem with this, man. Here's my problem with this. For one, this very clearly just sounds like upset sports parent. This sounds like upset sports parent being emotional and just kind of, getting their rocks off on their personal pages. I don't think that she really thought that something like this was going to be seen by the masses. But your son plays for the Dallas Cowboys. His quarterback is probably the most polarizing quarterback in the NFL, and probably the most polarizing quarterback there's been in the NFL in the past few years, to be quite honest. And you're on here making insinuations that Dak Prescott doesn't want to ring. I guess Dak doesn't want to. I guess everybody else on that team doesn't want to ring. Dak don't want to. He would much rather lose in the first round. He would much rather his guys come out, not run precise routes. He would much rather his guys come out, lose their focus, have to get talked to and coached up by their coach. He would much rather his guys come out and drop passes. He would much rather his receiving core lead him to the second or third most amount of drop passes in the entire NFL. He would much rather all of that happen than to win a ring, right? And that's kind of what this type of post is insinuating. Again, I'm not about to go off on my man's mama here, but we are going to have a conversation about the star and the repercussions of stuff like this, because I can guarantee you one of the major networks are going to pick this up. One of the major networks are going to talk about this. One of the major networks are 100% going to make this into a CeeDee Lamb hates Dak Prescott, because the only natural thing to do when you see someone's mom coming out and talking about one of his teammates is to assume that he's talking to his mom about his teammates, man. And for his mama to come out and do this a year after Dak and CeeDee just probably solidified their best connection in years, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. For the first time, Dak Prescott has finally cemented himself in having a wide receiver that he can actually kind of grow with. And we got Ma Dukes out here throwing a giant traffic cone right out in the middle of traffic and telling everybody to hold up, slow your brakes. My son don't like Dak. Because that's what this comes off as. That's what everyone that sees this is going to think when they see this. I already saw comments under the original post talking about, damn, CeeDee don't like Dak. CeeDee talking to his mom. That's something that CeeDee probably said to his mom. That's exactly what everybody's going to assume. Because as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh no, this is not good. And then it doesn't stop there. She keeps responding to people. Someone else is mad. Nope, bitch ass. And then she says, he don't want to win a ring. Why are you so convinced this man don't want to win a ring, man? I don't get it. I just don't get it, bro. Now, maybe this was a response to the fact that Dak and her son were clearly not on the same page and they had some miscommunications going on, but holy crap, bro. Man, Cowboys Nation, bro. This is my first, I gotta say, bro, this is my first year being a public figure within the Cowboys community. And this is my first year being involved in, Cowboys X and all this other stuff. And bro, y'all are so much worse. Y'all are so much more dramatic than I ever would have thought people were going to be after we lost for the 29th straight season in a row. At some point, you get used to being disappointed. At some point, you almost expect to be disappointed to the point to where you don't get this mad when we lose, man. Oh my gosh. Look. If you got family members and you got people close to you and you play for the Cowboys, or if you're a family member and you're watching this and one of your family members plays on the Cowboys, you gotta know any and everything that you put out on a public platform concerning that team is going to be looked at like it has some element of credibility to it. It has some element of truth to it. And anytime you see a player's mom, like mom is a whole different level. Like dad, maybe dad just kind of came out, he went rogue and just said some stuff. Mom is a whole different level, bro. You know CeeDee talk to his mama all the time, man. What is CeeDee talking to his mom about that makes her feel comfortable enough to go on her social platform and call out the dude that he has to go to work with every single day? Again, I'm not about to go in on Ma Dukes, man. Ma Dukes is Ma Dukes. I'm not gonna go in on her, bro. But I am gonna say, CeeDee, bro, you're going to have to come out and address this, especially if this catches some fire. You're going to have to come out and address this. Stuff like this doesn't need to be ignored. We need people on top of this type of stuff. This is the type of thing that will snowball and be a distraction going into next season. People will be talking about this going into next season. The first moment that CeeDee stand off on the sideline by himself, everybody gonna be like, CeeDee hate Dak. Now, one thing that we have never, ever dealt with the entire time Dak has been here, and all the dudes that have been on this team and are now off the team, and even some of the most vocal players like Des Bryant, we have never heard any of the dudes that have played with Dak, especially any of his receivers, question him or publicly try to embarrass or shame him or comment negatively about him in a public space. We have never seen that with Dak. We have never seen like A.J. Brown and Dallas Goedert out there arguing with Jalen. We haven't seen that, bro. And all the stuff going on, we damn sure don't need to see it now. Not right now, Mama Lamb. Not right now, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this stuff down in the comments below, bro. I think this is a recipe for disaster. And mark my words, y'all are going to see this matriculate through the media pretty soon. See y'all on the next one, bro. We still them damn Cowboys. I don't even want to hit my desk. Take it away, Pastor.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.